Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I hope you're as excited as I am for the candle selling workshop. Today, we're going to discuss the new way to make money with candles without a complicated store or posting 24/7 on social media, even if you don't have an existing customer base and never sold one before. And if you stay with me till the end, I'm going to give you the candle business startup map completely free. So get ready to take notes and let's go. But before we get started, I just want to be clear up front who this training is not for. It's not for you if you're only looking for a fun hobby or creative outlet. If you're making candles purely for relaxation with no intention of turning it into a real business. And last but not least, if you already have a candle business and you're not interested in growing it. But this is for you if you're a candle making newbie and you're serious about turning this into a real business so you can leave your 9 to 5. You've sold some candles before or tried to, but your sales are inconsistent and you want a clear system that actually works. And you already have a candle business and you're ready to take it to the next level. Okay, so now that we got that part covered, if you're still here, that means you're ready to go all in on your candles. You just don't know where to start. You probably tried selling on Etsy, selling on Facebook Marketplace, setting up booths at fairs, paying for booths in retail stores, doing pop up shops, selling B2B wholesale, e commerce, plus posting 50 times per day on social media for organic traffic that only seems to walk away rather than buy. And it's not working because your attention is pulled in too many directions. You don't know whether to go up, down, left, right, or reverse. And you're overwhelmed by the amount of time and materials you've invested into candle making without getting paid for your efforts. And you're left feeling lost, defeated, confused, exhausted, and burnt out. All right, real quick, how many of you would like $10,000 plus coming into your candle business every single month? All you got to do is work one weekend. Somebody say, I would. Wait, I thought I was in a room full of people who wanted to sell their candles. So let me say it again. How many of you would like $10,000 plus coming into your candle business every single month? And all you got to do is work one single weekend. Shout, I would if that's you. All right, perfect. You're in the right place. And trust me, it's not too good to be true. Today, I'm going to show you how. Without Etsy, without Facebook Marketplace, without booths, without brick and mortar, without B2B wholesale, without e commerce, and without any previous results. My unique method removes all the guesswork and simplifies the entire process as easy as one, two, three. Three simple steps to get your candle business to six-figure income. Here are the three things we will cover today. Part number one, why most candle businesses stay stuck. Part number two, the missing piece that determines if you get consistent customers or not. And part number three, how to turn those customers into sales without working more hours, posting nonstop, or burning out. But before we dive in, let me tell you a little bit about my backstory and how I got to where I am today. Hi, I'm E. Strickland, the owner, creator, and CEO of Rustic Territory. And the climb to where I am now wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. This was me in 2017, overweight, overworked, and exhausted. I used to be an over the road truck driver, working 60 to 70 hours per week. I used to feel trapped, hopeless, and depressed. Have you ever felt like that? Like you're doing everything you were told to do by the system? Go to school, get a good job, work till you're 65, then hopefully you can retire? Well, I don't know about you, but I was not okay with that traditional model. I knew there had to be a better way. There had to be more to life. I didn't want to wait till I was old and gray to actually enjoy my life. So, have you ever felt that way? I tried everything to make money: banner ads, eBay, affiliate marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, telemarketing, social media agency, and e commerce. I didn't know what was going to be my way out of the rat race. All I knew was I was going to find it. I had this deep, burning desire in my soul to do something more. Have you ever felt like that? Like there's something bigger you're supposed to be doing, you just don't know what it is? And those are just the few things I remember. I literally tried everything I came across on the internet and nothing was working. Can you relate? I felt handcuffed to my truck, literally, just driving my life away. 11 hours per day, 6 days per week. Have you ever felt like that about your job? Trapped? Before I mentioned e commerce, it was the last thing I randomly tried and what I decided I would stick with till it worked. But it wasn't what turned everything around, so stay tuned. After driving all day, at night, I worked on building my Shopify store from the laptop in the cab of my truck. Started Rustic Territory, 12/22 of 17, selling farmhouse decor, and we didn't make our first sale till April of 2018. Would you have kept going after only making one tiny sale in 4 months? My whole family told me to quit. They told me I was wasting my time and that I was only chasing a pipe dream with this whole online business thing. Have you been told something similar? Well, as exciting as that first sale was, it wasn't going to pay the bills. So I started to wonder maybe they were all right. Maybe I should just give up. I mean, I did have a good paying job by traditional standards, but I just wasn't happy inside. I wanted more out of life. Then one rare day off, I was visiting my mother, and she started showing me a recent candle she had made. It was in the shape of a cupcake. It had icing and even sprinkles on top. It was really pretty. And if it didn't have a wick in the middle of it, you would think it was a real cupcake. She made pies, donuts, and all sorts of candles and tarts. They were adorable. She'd been making them for years just for fun. I always told her that she should start selling them, but she never listened. Then that day, I had an idea. Hey, I have a store. Why don't we make a candle together and I could sell it online? And that is where my candle making journey began. I remember very clearly the first batch of candles I ever made. I had planned it for weeks, and finally, after all the supplies had arrived at my house, I put them in the truck and went to mom's house, where we stayed up all night in her kitchen making a 2-layer caramel candied apple candle. The bottom half was red and candy apple scented, and the top half was tan and caramel scented. We used tall mason jars and labels I had printed at Office Depot, then topped off the jar with a hemp rope bow tie around the top. We made 30 total, and then I listed them for sale on my website. It was Black Friday week of 2019, and I even listed them on sale. But guess what happened? Nothing. Crickets. Absolutely nobody bought a single freaking candle. We were devastated. Have you ever felt like that? You pour your heart into every single candle just to list them for sale and nobody seems to care? It really sucks, huh? Trust me, I know. Well, do you want to see what my first candle looked like? I called them Mom's Candles. And although we liked them, they turned out to be a complete waste of time and money after not being able to sell a single one, which it would have been if I would have given up. But quitting is not in my blood. So after licking my wounds and getting over the first snow, I went back to the drawing board. The next two steps I made were absolutely critical in my candle making journey. Number one, I surveyed my audience. One of my business mentors always says the best way to grow a business is to ask your customers what they want and then give it to them. And so that is exactly what I did. I noted down everything they wanted from the surveys and completely redesigned my candle. Do you see how this is the opposite of what I was doing before? Before, I made whatever I wanted and it didn't sell. But still, I needed a way to remove the risk from wasting more inventory. So the second step I did was even more important. I started taking pre orders before ever ordering supplies or making anything. That way, if nobody bought, I wasn't out any time or money at all. And if they did buy, then I would use the pre order money to order the supplies and come home one weekend per month to make the candles. Then I got to keep the profit. So, do you see how this one small change flipped everything around? The hustle business model goes something like this: pay out of pocket to order supplies, make a bunch of candles, list them for sale, hope someone buys them, while inventory takes up space and collects dust. You're constantly stressed over when you will sell your next candle. The truth is, most candle makers aren't failing because they have bad candles. They're trapped in the old way of thinking that you gotta hustle and hope. Well, I don't know about you, but I wanted to take hope out of the damn equation and hustle. And the pre order business model works like this: Get paid before ordering supplies, make only the candles you already sold, ship them to your customers, keep the profit. Then you're done working till next month. There's no extra inventory or waste, and there's no stress. This is what happens when you make candles only after selling them. Plus, it's on a schedule that you set. After all, it's your business, so you get to make the rules. This time, with a new candle design and pre order setup, I sold my first candle. And most importantly, I got paid before having to make it. Thank you, baby Jesus. This was the point where I looked around and noticed that no other candle business was doing things this way. But I didn't want to be working nonstop. I didn't want to be in production mode every day. That would be just like having another job. And if you're honest, you feel that too. You didn't start your candle business to be chained to it. What I realized was I wasn't avoiding work. I was ahead of the work that actually matters. The hustle and business model tells you the only way to earn more is to do more. But wanting leverage doesn't make you lazy. It makes you smart. The part that I skipped over in my story was at this time, I was also going through a horrible divorce. But now, once a month, I would come home to make a handful of candles. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it let me tap back into my creativity side. It had been years since I'd done anything crafty, so making candles felt good, and it was really rewarding to see the finished product at the end. I honestly think it helped me heal and get my pride back, one candle at a time. Does candle making give you a similar feeling? Being proud of something that you make with your own two hands? It does me. But Shopify still gave me random and unreliable sales. So I kept trucking and would come home one weekend per month to make and ship a few candles. Then rinse and repeat for 2 years. This continued until I broke down, literally. For the last damn time, I had enough. Trucking was killing me, emotionally and physically. Have you ever reached your breaking point where you say enough is enough, I'm done? Yeah, that's exactly how I felt that day, sitting on the highway in the middle of BFE. By September of 2021, I had enough of trucking and constant breakdowns, plus being gone all the time. So, scared like hell, I decided to bet on myself and go all in with faith and savings. I had managed to save up about 6 months of savings to give myself cushion, and I just knew that if I worked full time on my business for 6 months, I was gonna be able to finally grow it. By the way, I don't recommend this. It literally feels like jumping out of a plane and building your parachute before you hit the damn ground. Scariest thing I ever did, and I was a US Marine for 10 years. But have you ever done something similar? Took a huge leap off what feels like a deep cliff into the unknown. Scary stuff, huh? But it had its upside. I was finally able to be home every single night to tuck my two boys into bed. Here are my boys. Buck is the black lab and Tank is the tan boxer. Buck, God bless him, isn't with us anymore. And I am so thankful that I had made that decision when I did to get to cherish what time I had left with him. So, what's important to you that you keep putting off? What if you wait till it's too late? Soon as I got back home, I started working full time, 16 to 18-hour days, 7 days a week on my business. It felt like throwing darts at the wall just to see what would stick, most of which did not. I needed to find a better system to get sales more predictably. Do you have a similar problem? By mid November of 2021, I was running on fumes with very little progress, so I did the second scariest thing I've ever done. I invested my last $10,000 in a business coach. It was either going to work or I was going to have to give up and go back to trucking, something I did not want to do. I was desperate to make my dreams come true. So the third step I took was vitally important. This was my all in moment. I took a huge leap of faith, invested in a coach who I believed in, and this is what happened next. The new system my coach gave me helped us hit our first $30,000 month in less than 2 months, and it wasn't using our Shopify store. If this is what can happen when you go all in, can someone shout out all in the comments? All right, amen. Let's go. After we set up this system in our business, it skyrocketed. Here's a screenshot of our Stripe sales in 2022. We made just over $450,000. I was over the moon. If you made those kind of sales, how would that make you feel? And it only took off from there. Before I showed you the first year after we implemented this system. And here I want to show you the second year where we did $465,000. So, can you see that? It is not a fluke and it kept working year after year. We did more in sales the second year with this new system in place. Would you be happy with these kind of results in your candle business? I think so. Now, obviously, I have to say that my results are not typical, and I cannot guarantee yours will be the same. But what I can do is show you my system so you can implement it into your candle business as well. Since I have figured out how to sell my candles, I've been able to eliminate stress, and here's what life looks like now. I get to travel whenever I want to. I lost all that weight. I go to business conferences often to meet other entrepreneurs and network. Plus, I get to do what matters most, spend time with friends and family. This is my sister Jerica and two of her little kiddos, Jude and Rossi on the far right. They sure grow like weeds. It seems like just yesterday when she had them, and now they're all running and talking. How many of you want more time to spend with your people and pets in your life that truly matter? Type yes in the comments. And I want that for you too. You got into candles because you love it. You've been working hard, showing up, trying everything, and you deserve to actually get paid for it. That's exactly why I'm here today. I've got a proven system and templates, so all you got to do is copy and paste what I've done. This simple system works for any candle business, and by the end of this workshop, one of two things will happen. You'll either realize this is something you want help implementing faster, or you'll decide you want to try to figure it out on your own. Either way, today you will get clarity on how to sell your candles. What I'm about to share explains why working harder is often the thing keeping you stuck. Okay, now I want to summarize a story for you called The Chinese Handcuffs by Price Pritchett. It's about an 11-year-old little boy who won a prize at a local carnival. He didn't know what it was, so he just threw it in his bag of candy, not thinking twice, until he saw an older boy playing with one. I got one of those, he said. What is it? Chinese handcuffs, the older boy said. How does it work? The younger boy asked. You stick a finger from each hand into it, and when you try to pull them out, you're trapped. The younger boy then asked, wait, how do you get out of it? The older boy answered, oh, don't worry, it's just made of straw. So, reluctant but curious, the younger boy proceeded to stick his fingers into the straw tube. Then he tried to pull his hands apart, and sure enough, the straw tightened and he was stuck. The more he struggled, the more firmly the Chinese handcuffs held him. The harder the little boy tried to get out, the tighter it got, to the point he was popping his knuckles and sweating from pulling so hard. But he kept struggling. He knew it was possible to break free because the older boy had just done it. But for some reason, he couldn't figure it out. He was trapped. Finally, he gave up and asked the older boy to help him. Get these off my painful fingers, he said. The older boy tells him to take it easy. Relax. Now push your fingers in. Instead of trying to pull them out, give it a little twist and gently ease your fingers out of the holes. It sounded all wrong. Pushing your fingers deeper into the handcuffs in order to pull them out. But he listened anyway, and boom, just like that, he was free. Amazed at how easy it was to break free when he made the right moves. The story went on to talk about how now that he was all grown up and reflecting back on this part of his life, he can tell you that the secret to breakthroughs is sometimes to consider trying easier. Relax, take the pressure off, and try a new twist. The solution may be as simple as slipping free from Chinese handcuffs. And what's interesting is this idea isn't new. It repeats throughout history from other successful people. One of my mentors, the late and great Bob Proctor, said it like this: the only limits in our lives are those we impose on ourselves. And that's why my philosophy is simple. I run my business by the model sell first, make later. It's backwards from what we were all taught. But the crazy thing is, it works so much easier in reverse. Because the secret isn't doing more, the secret is doing the right thing in the right order. And most candle businesses are stuck in their own version of Chinese handcuffs. The harder you hustle, the tighter it gets. More fragrances, more candles, more posting on social media, more events. But the way out isn't trying harder, it's trying easier. All right, moving into part number one, why most candle businesses stay stuck. All right, the number one lie the candle industry told you: the candle market is saturated. If the candle market is saturated, then how come the global candle market was valued at $14.06 billion in 2024? And the USA candle market generates approximately 3.14 to 4.5 billion annually, and is projected to increase to 6 billion by 2030. That means there's plenty of room for you to claim your slice of the pie. But most importantly, candles are a consumable product. This is super key, and we're going to show you why. Consumable products are things that you buy once and then it's gone. So you have to buy another one. Things like food, TP, hygiene gear, even beer and cigarettes are all examples of consumables. And what you don't realize is that you're basically on a subscription your whole life. Because you run out, you buy more. You run out, you buy more. Candles are the exact same. Can you tell me how many candles you bought in your lifetime? Most likely the answer is no. That's huge because it's important to understand that the product you sell has repeat demand in the market, meaning you will never not have a customer. And competition is only an issue if you surround yourself in a crowded free marketplace like Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, where everyone is in a race to lower their prices in hopes of making sales. Meanwhile, you can charge whatever you want and what your products are actually worth somewhere else. Not to mention, when you sell on places like Etsy and Facebook Marketplace, you don't own the business, they do. And they can kick you off for whatever reason anytime they want. I'll admit it, I've been kicked off Etsy. Have you? Then you know how it feels to have your income suddenly stop out of nowhere, and you have zero control or say if it comes back. You were making a few sales and then boom, suspended for whatever random reason. You immediately appeal it, and yet they say no. Everything you worked so hard to build is gone in a blink of an eye. And if it hasn't happened to you yet, just know it could happen at any moment. All right, candle industry lie number 2. You need a complicated e-commerce store. Believe me, I personally know this one all too well. Everyone thinks you need an online store, but setting one up is hard. You have to add 50 plus pages and stuff them with products, then manage it all. And on the high end, the average e-commerce store converts at 3%. That means for every 100 people who visit, only 3, if you're lucky, will actually buy. Most people just get shiny object syndrome, looking at all the pretty products, get overwhelmed, and then leave. Yes, we still have a Shopify store, but only because I started it first. And it's not where we make the majority of our money. If I had to start my business all over again, I would just do candles. That's why building an online store is a huge time waster. All you need is a simple system that makes sales 24/7 and is easy to manage and scale, which is why you feel stuck. You're building complicated stores but still have empty carts, which don't pay the bills. How many of you know exactly what I'm talking about? The candle industry lie number 3. Not bringing your business online and only doing booths at fairs, in retail stores, or at pop up events is enough. Number 1, you're very limited on the amount of people who will actually see your products. Why show your product to a few hundred when you can show it to thousands per day? And number 2, it's a lot of work on a gamble that might pay off and might not. You got to pay out of pocket to make a ton of product, box it all up, load it in the truck, take it to the location, pay the fees, unload the truck, unbox and set up your product and booth, and then wait and hope someone buys. Then box up what's left over, load it back in the truck, take it home, and unload again. Hopefully, with a few extra bucks when it's all said and done. But there's no guarantee. Recently, I asked a retail store on Main Street that had booths for rent for more information, just out of curiosity. They told me it was $350 per month for a spot, and if I sold anything, they would write me a check for my cut after they deducted theirs, of course, once a month. No thanks. I like having control over when I get paid. Otherwise, I would have stayed an employee. And again, one location gets maybe 100 plus customers per month, which ain't very many eyeballs on your product. So if you ask me, it's a bad investment. So again, fairs, retail booths, and pop-up events are a ton of work for very little, if any, reward. Have you tried them before? Did they pay off? Were they reliable every single time? Was it worth all the work you put in them? Was it something you can see yourself doing forever and actually rely on? Probably not. Candle industry lie number 4. Trying to go full on brick and mortar is smart, right? Here's the problem with taking out a loan and getting your own brick and mortar store. Recently, I was also curious and started shopping around. They wanted $3,500 a month for this building. And that's just a lease, not even lease to own. So you're just throwing away money on rent like an apartment. If I buy something, I want to own it, like my house. But a lot of commercial buildings will not let you do this. Okay, but then you got to fully staff it. Employees come with more overhead and more taxes. Then you got to be there to open up, unlock, and let everyone in every day. Manage the employees, which means you also be the last one to leave every day. And when you're not there, you got to worry about it getting broken into, especially nowadays with all the riots in the streets. It's crazy. And I already work from home. So why would I want to create a job for myself? I don't know about you, but I got into business to create freedom. Meanwhile, I can sleep in and work from the comfort of my home, in my recliner if I want to. Oh, yeah, and I don't even have to get dressed half the time. Literally, most days, I'm in my PJs. How would you like to work from home in your PJs? Candle industry lie number 5. Post it endlessly on social media and hope for sales. This is the biggest time waster of them all. Post your product on every single social media and hoping someone buys. 99% of organic traffic does not convert. And that's even if they see it. Because the way the algorithm is designed, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. If you don't pay to post, they don't show your content to your followers. Right now, we have over 65,000 followers on Facebook. And if we post something for free on our page, then check the stats the next day on how many people it actually showed the post to, it's only like 25, 30 people, which is insane. That's why organic is so slow. People have to actively find you. And last time I checked, you can't pay your bills with views, likes, and smiley faces. And do you really want to spend your whole day posting on social media trying to get attention? I sure don't. Candle industry lie number 6. Discounting your candles is the only way to sell them. Now, you've probably been told that you can't charge that much for candles, or that they will only sell if you put them on sale. And here's my favorite: it's just not candle selling season. When I first heard that, I was so confused because we sell candles every single day of the year. So, all that stuff you've been told is 100% false, and constantly putting your candles on sale is only a race to the bottom. You do not have to undercharge for your candles just to sell them. The only prize for being the cheapest in town is going out of business, and you don't want that. Candle industry lie number 7. You need more products to make more money. They told you the secret to making more money was adding more products, right? Soap, incense, bath bombs, diffusers. Keep expanding, keep creating, keep making more. But here's what they didn't tell you: more products means more inventory to manage, more formulas to learn, more supplies to buy, more marketing to figure it out, more confusion, more overwhelm, and more work to do. While you're busy trying to master bath bombs, your candles are sitting unsold. The truth is, you don't need more products. You need one great candle sold the right way to the right person repeatedly. You're only one candle away from changing your life. Candle industry lie number 8. Your customers will just come back on their own. The industry told you your customers will just come back because they love your candles, and some will, but most won't. Not because they didn't like your product, but because life got in the way and you gave them no reason to remember you. Here's what the data from Google actually says: the probability of selling an existing customer is 60 to 70%. The probability of selling to a brand new customer is only 5 to 20%. That means your existing buyers are 3 to 4 times more likely to purchase again than a cold stranger is to buy on the first time, but only if you have a system to stay in front of them. Without a list, without leverage, without repeat business, you're relying on hope, and hope is not a strategy. Handle industry lie number 9. You can grow your business without investing in yourself. No one really that I've ever heard of has bought a cheap course and went on to make millions of dollars. If you want to know what the millionaires are doing, you have to pay to pick their brain. Remember how I was stuck, but I invested my last $10,000 in a business coach? His name was Trey Llewellyn. And after I did, I went on to make over $1 million in sales in the next 2 years. I would not have been able to do that without having a mentor, someone who had been there and done that before. My return on that investment was life changing. But tell me your thoughts in the comments. Would you trade $10,000 for $1 million in sales over the next 2 years? Do you think I got a good deal for that trade? Okay, so here's the candle industry lie recap. Lie number 1: the candle market is saturated. Lie number 2: You need a complicated e-commerce store to sell them. Lie number 3, only selling local at fairs, retail, and events is enough. Lie number 4, trying to go full on brick and mortar is smart. Lie number 5, post endlessly on social media and hope for sales. Lie number 6, discounting your candles is the only way to sell them. Lie number 7, you need more products to make more money. Lie number 8, your customers will just come back on their own. And lie number 9, you can grow your business without investing in yourself. Again, most candle businesses don't fail because of their candles. They fail because they have been trying to plug their candles into the hustle business model, a model that was never designed for freedom or consistency. So the next question isn't, how do you work harder? It's how do you make a living with candles without hustling all the damn time? Part number 2, the missing piece that determines if you get consistent customers or not. Part number 2 is where most people's brains finally click, but part number 3 is where you'll discover why this either works or you stay stuck for years. So stay tuned. You need traffic. Traffic is the customer eyeballs. Without customers coming to see your offer, nobody can buy. If nobody buys, you stay broke and eventually quit. Every business needs traffic to stay in business. It's the one make or break for all businesses. Now, here's the problem with free traffic. Free traffic sounds great, but you spend hours researching what kind of content to produce. You have to post 10 to 20 times per day per platform. It takes months, if not years, to see any results from organic. You risk your number one asset, your time, and there are absolutely zero guarantees it'll ever pay off. It's literally hit or miss. Free traffic strategies are slower than snail mail. You need customers now. This is how paid traffic is different. You put a little money in, you get more out on the back end, then repeat. Paid traffic equals control and guaranteed customers by simply turning on the traffic tap. Want more sales? Turn up the traffic. It's limitless. You spend $10, get $50 in return, then repeat again and again and again. Let's compare free traffic versus paid traffic. It's night and day difference. You turn on ads, you make money. You turn off ads, you don't. It's crazy, but it's true. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. And I don't know about you, but I'll take green lights all day long over constant red lights, especially when it comes to making money. If you master paid traffic, you can predictably grow your business. It's just like plants. If you water them, they grow. If you feed your business traffic, it grows. Okay, paid traffic, check. Which one works best for candles? My weapon of choice is Facebook. And if you don't know, Facebook, aka Meta, owns Instagram and also Threads now. So you can run ads on all 3 at the same time. I've tried ads on all the other platforms. Hands down, Facebook has them all beat. As soon as I turn traffic on, I make money. The other platforms, not so much. It's more of a slow drip. And again, business is about speed. Wouldn't you like to make money faster? Yeah, I thought so. That's why we run most of our paid traffic through Facebook. Facebook is also the best beginner option. It's easy to set up, it brings you traffic fast, which can give you instant sales. Other ad platforms can be super complicated, slow, and unreliable. Again, we've tried them all. Google, Pinterest, TikTok, Microsoft, YouTube, banner ads, solo ads, you name it. I've tried it. Organic marketplaces versus Facebook ads. On Etsy, everyone is fighting over the same traffic. Meanwhile, you can turn on your own traffic stream with Facebook and siphon out customers in a huge crowd, completely unnoticed. That's why Facebook is king of traffic. Why does Facebook ads work so well? Well, they have 3.07 billion monthly users. Approximately 2.11 billion people use Facebook daily. And they have the best algorithm. Literally, you have no targeting needed anymore. It knows exactly what its members want and easily serves you, buyers. Here are the possibility with Facebook ads. You get sales every single day, earn while you sleep. It works 24/7 so you don't have to, and you can grow your business literally to the moon. How would you like to make money while you sleep and grow your business to a whole new level? You can do both with Facebook ads. Here's a quick overview of how Facebook ads work. Someone scrolling Facebook, they click on your candle picture, it takes them to your offer, they buy. It really is that simple. All you need is a picture of your candle and a few words to make an ad. It really is that easy. Do you think you can upload a picture of your candle and write a few words about it? Of course you can. You're probably already doing it on social media now. But when you do it on an actual ad, the funniest thing happens. You make money. First time sales came in without me touching anything that day, it honestly felt weird. I kept thinking, I should be doing something. And that's because you've been conditioned to believe money only comes after exhaustion. But the truth is, sales don't increase because you work harder. They increase because the work was finally happening before the sale. The old school business logic teaches us effort first, payment later. But sales should follow the structure, not stress. So, do you understand how powerful this can be? Simply set it and forget it. You only need a handful of picture ads to make serious candle sales. Everyone thinks you need to do videos and get all fancy on TikTok or YouTube, but I'm telling you that you do not. We've never done video ads on our candles, and I think we are doing just fine. Here's the kind of income that is possible per month when you use Facebook paid traffic. Would making sales like this, predictably and reliably, change your life? This isn't luck. This is what happens when you stop waiting for customers, stop chasing, stop begging, stop hoping, and use marketing to make them come to you. Now that you understand how to get attention on demand, let me show you where to send that attention to bring you candle sales and cash. Part number 3, how to turn those customers into sales without working more hours, posting nonstop, or burning out. Sending traffic to stores or websites and praying someone buys is a mistake. Online stores, even brick and mortar physical stores, are not designed to sell. They're just a location with a bunch of stuff to look at. People browse, add random things to their carts, get option overwhelm or price overwhelm, and leave. That's why they convert so low. And that's why sending traffic that you paid for out of your own pocket is a waste of money. Keeping your fingers crossed is not a business plan, so you shouldn't be doing it. You need a system, something that walks your customer through the sales process and only shows them one product at a time wrapped in a special offer. By keeping things simple, you naturally get more buyers. Do you see the difference? How we do that is with the candle sales funnel. Just 3 pages, and they go through them one at a time. Each page only has one product, so there's no overwhelm. It looks something like this. Here's one candle. Do you want it? Yes or no? There's nothing to distract them. No other candle sellers, no alternatives, no price comparison. Just, hey, do you like this and want to buy it? And keep in mind, they already raised their hands saying they liked it whenever they clicked on your ad on Facebook. So as long as you have a good offer, it's a no-brainer that they say yes. Plus, we give them the option to sign up for a subscription on the second page to get your candles delivered to them each and every month. And we have those numbers dialed in to a 20% take rate. So that means for every 100 people who come through the front end, 20 of them join your monthly candle subscription, meaning now you have what is called MRR, monthly reoccurring revenue. That is money that comes in every single month on autopilot, just like your paycheck. This is how you build a candle business that actually pays you. Here's what a candle sales funnel will do for you. Eliminate complicated store setup. You can run a 6-figure candle business with just 3 pages. It eliminates all distraction for the customer because there's only one product per page. It eliminates all competition. You're the only offer that they see. It allows you to charge what your product is actually worth. It eliminates overwhelm for the customer. It's a simple yes or no answer. And it walks your customer through the sales process one page at a time. And it creates MRR, monthly recurring revenue for your business. And it's all fully automatic and runs 24/7. Just set it up and send traffic. If you're selling retail or local events, your income is capped. If you're selling B2B wholesale, your income is random. Plus, with both those models, you're working in the business. You created a job, but you want to be an owner and have your business work for you instead. Remember, your time is limited. One location is limited. Random B2B orders are not scalable. If you're selling on a website or e-commerce store, you have a leaking bucket. People look and then leave. You want to be an owner and have your business sell for you instead. The candle sales funnel does all the work for you. It is completely automated and brings you sales 24/7. No need to make anything till it's ordered. No need to pay out of pocket for supplies. No need to pack any product up and go anywhere. No daily grind to ship orders. No extra inventory taking up space in your home. With this system in place, you get paid before ever having to make a single candle. And you only have to make what has already been ordered. Now you're no longer trading time for money. After I realized I could do the work once and get paid for the rest of the month, every month, it was a game changer. And that's the shift you're craving. Not quitting candles, but quitting chaos. It wasn't about making more candles, it was about making decisions before demand showed up. The hustle narrative says income must be earned daily. You don't need more hours, you need more control. Remember, you can be making way more money from the comfort of your recliner. This is what we did in sales recently in a single month. How would you feel if those were your sales? I'm pretty sure you'd be smiling too. So there you go. This is the complete system, and I have been secretly using it for years. When you combine paid Facebook traffic with a candle sales funnel, you get predictable candle sales and people signing up for your monthly Candlebox subscriptions, giving you that financial freedom you've been waiting for. Plus, using this model, they are all on pre orders. So you only have to fulfill orders one time per month, which you can easily do in one weekend, even by yourself. I did for years before ever hiring staff. And that is how you create true freedom with candles, not by hustling harder, but by setting up systems. With this complete system, 3,000 per month becomes very easy. 5,000 per month becomes really easy, and 10,000 per month becomes surprisingly easy. You can scale your business from zero to whatever you want. Literally, the sky is the limit. So you can't afford to keep doing what you're currently doing. If you know there's possible to hit $10,000 per month, every month that you let slip by, you are losing $10,000. Is that okay with you? If you know there's possible to hit $30,000 per month, every month that you don't take action, you are leaving $30,000 on the table. I don't know about you, but $30,000 is a lot of money to be walking away from. So, I got a question for you. Do you want to be a candle boss and take ownership over your candle business? Then say it again. Sell first, make later. Type I'm a candle boss in the comments below. If you've been trying to sell your candles for months or years or what feels like a lifetime, and looking back on the last 12 months seems like just wasted time because you've been trying to sell candles unsuccessfully, and the hardest part isn't the lack of sales, it's not knowing if this will ever work. It's wondering how long you can keep going before something finally breaks, before you're forced to walk away. Not because you wanted to, but because you ran out of options. And if nothing changes, that is exactly where it leads. That's the quiet fear most people don't talk about. Not failing, but slowly running out of time. Time due to funds, and also time due to life left. Because we all have a limited amount of time on this earth, and only God knows when your time is up. I've shown you what to do. The problem now isn't knowledge, it's direction. Most of you are probably asking yourself the question, what's next? Well, is it all right with you if I share for just a couple of minutes how I serve people? You know how there are so many business courses, coaches, YouTube videos, and gurus out there, and instead of feeling more clear, you just feel more confused? I know because that's exactly where I was. I spent years and thousands of dollars trying to find the shortcut, thinking maybe this program or that strategy would finally be the one. And eventually, I did piece together the shortcut. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, it cost me way more than $10,000 to figure out everything the hard way. I went through hell, blazing the trail for you. That's why I created a program called Rustic Candle Business Secrets. It's designed to help struggling candle business owners and startups stop guessing and start selling candles consistently month after month. This is a 3-phase done with you program that shows you exactly what to do and when to do it, even if you've never sold anything online before. We already have real people just like you inside the program making money. Watch this quick video about Brooke's early success. I mean, you're making 40, basically 40 orders in a week, and you haven't even started scaling yet. So that's super exciting, you know.
That was only a week worth of orders. Where I got
And you
like
got
30
28 or 30 orders in a week?
I think I'm at like 32 or something like that,
That's
34.
awesome. That's
And
awesome.
I got 2 new ones today. The last time I looked, and then yeah, the rest of today and tomorrow on this before this month ends. So
Perfect.
yeah, I mean, I could be close to 40, orders within a week, which is really great. It really
Yeah.
is. It's very exciting.
And she had never made a candle before she met me. Now she has a successful recipe and the sales are just rolling in. And if she can do it, so can you. Here's what all you will learn inside Rustic Candle Business Secrets. Phase number 1, the candle box blueprint is all about building your monthly candle box. This is the core of your candle business, allowing you to have repeat monthly income on autopilot, getting you to your first $1,000 coming in per month, then 3,000, then 5,000, then 10,000 and beyond. Then in phase 2, you'll be setting up the candle sales funnel. I give you a proven 6-figure candle sales funnel, and all you got to do is copy and paste it into your business. This is how you will sell your monthly candle boxes and build true financial freedom. And I show you exactly how to set it up, get it live, and ready to take sales. The final phase is phase 3. I show you how to market your offer with paid ads. We show you everything over the shoulder style, from setting up your ad account to creating your ads and scaling them to the moon. This is what I wish I would have had when I first got started, because the internet can feel like a black hole. And if nobody sees your offer, nobody can buy it. So marketing is probably the most important step of all. And once you turn on ads, the traffic automatically comes 24/7, whether you're working, eating, sleeping, or on vacation. Again, here are the 3 phases of the system. Phase number 1, I show you how to build your monthly candle box. Phase number 2, I give you a proven system to sell them. And phase number 3, I show you how to get traffic. So that means you're going to get Rustic Candle Business Secrets, a complete done with you candle selling course broken into 3 easy to follow along phases. But I want to give you everything you need to be successful in your candle business. That's why I'm also going to give you weekly group coaching calls with live Q&As, access to all recorded coaching calls, expert support from me, E, lifetime access to all course updates. I want to give you absolutely all the support, coaching, and accountability you need to succeed. If you only got everything on this one slide without all the other stuff, it would easily be worth $5,488. But that's not all you will get when you join us today. Plus, you're also going to get access to the private Candle Boss community, full of other candle entrepreneurs just like you, where not only will you get my help and guidance, but you can also help and learn from each other. In the Marine Corps, we had what was called battle buddies, but now you can literally have a candle business buddy, someone who is building their business right along beside you. People are already making friends for life inside the program. Again, here's everything you will get when you join us inside Rustic Candle Business Secrets today. A total value of $35,732. But what else do you really need to get started? And the number one question I get is, what if I've never made a candle before? Or I'm still down in my recipe. Is this still a good fit for me? That's absolutely fine, and don't worry, I got you covered too. Next, you're also going to get bonus number 1, my original candle making course called Rustic Candle Secrets. This includes a wax calculator, fragrance load calculator, test burn template and guide, a candle measuring chart, candle wicking blueprint, and so much more. Literally everything you need to start making beautiful burning candles from day number 1. We normally sell this program for $997, but today when you join Rustic Candle Business Secrets, I will give it to you as a free bonus. So even if you're a total newbie, you can start making candles and then move right into selling them next. How nice would it be to get personal help with your recipe?
Trying to just get my candles to work, and my husband's rolling his eyes at me like, it's burning, so what's the big deal?
Right, right.
But
Um,
I know I've seen
so it
something.
sounds like you're actually doing individual batches per candle. Is that true?
Yes.
When you're doing test burns, I would recommend you just do a small little batch and you pour multiple small candles with multiple wicks, right? So, because you're not testing your formula, you're testing your wicks, right? And you only want to be testing one variable at a time. So if you're trying to test your different fragrance load percentages over here and your different size jars over there, like just make one batch of, 1 pound or 2 pounds of wax, add your 8% to that, right? And like I said, it's super simple. You just take your pounds, multiply times 16, and then times that times 0.08 if that's the fragrance load you want to go to, and then measure out that amount, mix it in at 185, and then wick all your jars. And it doesn't matter if it's a 6-ounce jar or 8-ounce, or I'm sorry, 12-ounce jar is what you said you were working with. You can test multiple wicks in all those jars at the same time with one actual batch. And that will probably save you some time there as well. Because you sounds like you're mixing every little candle individually and then doing your multiple wicks as well. And that's just slowing you down. So I would give you that one tip for sure.
Just mix small batches, 1 pound or 2 pounds at a time, and then do your test burns for function
Okay.
the next day. So hopefully that tip helps speed you up and get you finding the right wick faster.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Most candle maker newbies give up before they get the recipe right, and I won't let that happen to you. I will be there to help you anytime you get stuck, so you can keep moving towards your goals. Now, the next common question I get is, how do I start a legal candle business? So I got something for you too. Next, you will get bonus number 2, the legal candle business blueprint. Now, first, I just got to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not a lawyer and I cannot give you legal advice. But what I can do is give you business advice from one business owner to another based off my experience and give you recommendations on how I would set up your legal candle business in 3 simple and comfortable stages, no matter where you are in your candle making journey. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, what else could I possibly need? Well, let me show you. Last but not least, you also get bonus number 3, the email iceberg system, because I want to make sure that you aren't just set up for success in the short term, but also in the long term. I'm going to give you email templates that will help you make more money each and every month. We do this by sending emails to our leads and customers and get them to buy again and again and again. This is all the stuff under the surface of a real successful business, which is why I call it the iceberg. It's literally bonus money. Again, here is everything you will get when you join us inside Rustic Candle Business Secrets today, a grand total value of $38,003. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $38,003, but if I did, would it be worth it? How many candles would you need to sell for it to pay for itself? How many would you need to sell to break even, where the rest was pure profit? Here's the math using a $30 candle as an example. $38,003 of real world value divided by a $30 candle equals only 1,266 candles needed. That's not very many when you break it down. Let me show you. 365 days a year divided by 1,266 candles is basically only 3 candles per day, which is super simple to do. So if all this did was give you a plug and play system to start generating a passive income, would it be worth it? Absolutely. And if all this did was let you quit your job and work for yourself from the comfort of your home, would it be worth it? Heck yeah. And if all this did was let you finally have freedom to travel and enjoy time with friends and family, wouldn't it be worth it? Of course it would be worth it. And if all this did was let you wake up every day to build a brand around your passion where you get paid to do what you love, wouldn't it be worth it? Oh my God, yes. Believe me, it totally is. Now, again, I'm not going to charge you $38,003 today, but just to put things into perspective for you, if you wanted a done for you solution, I charge $10,000. I call it the Candle VIP Day, where I will personally fly to you and help you set up everything that we talked about in one day. So if you are not interested in setting this up and just want it done and working for you from day number 1, type Candle VIP in the chat or email us at support@rusticterritory.com, and I will personally reach out to you after this call to see if it's a good fit. We limit Candle VIP days to only 4 times per year, and you must meet certain criteria to qualify. But what if I told you you could get everything we talked about here today for just $7,500? Now, would that be worth it? Hands down, 100%. And to be very transparent with you, that is the price for me to set all this up for you on the Candle Virtual VIP Day, where instead of me flying to you, I set everything up over Zoom in one day. Well, I got great news for you. Today, we're not talking about that, and you won't be paying that either. My friends, at the time of filming this, we are currently on version 2.0 of the program, already getting students results faster than ever. The current price to join is only $2,999. When version 3.0 drops, the price goes up to $5,000 per person. So if you join now, that's $2,000 in savings, and you will automatically get all updates without having to pay a penny more in the future. Okay, so how many candles would you need to sell for this program to pay for itself now? $2,999 divided by a $30 candle equals only 99 candles. 99 candles divided by 12 months of the year is basically only 8 candles per month, which is crazy. Anyone can sell 8 candles in a full month. And just to prove how easy it actually is to get sales when you follow my system, here's another one of my students' results. And when I met her, she was about to throw in the towel on her candle business. Now she's already got 20 candle orders after just briefly running ads for the first time ever. And then asked me, how do I ship them all? Wouldn't that be a great problem to have? Heck yeah. And I already showed her exactly how to fulfill multiple orders at the same time super fast. So again, it doesn't matter where you get stuck. I got you. And if she can do it, so can you. And if you join today, I will also throw in a special bonus number 4, the Candle Cash Flow Vault, where I show you how to set up not one, but 12 different sources of income in your business from day number 1. And no, that doesn't mean you have to work 12 times as hard or make 12 different candles either. It means you can work less and get paid 12 times as fast. So would you be okay with 12 new sources of income for your candle business without doing more work? Raise your hand in the chat right now if that sounds good to you. And those are the kind of hush-hush business topics no one ever talks about and no one ever teaches. But I'll be showing you how to do them with the Candle Cash Flow Vault, valued at $1,997. And you get it 100% for free as bonus number 4 if you join today. Here is everything you will get inside Rustic Candle Business Secrets. Phase number 1, the Candle Box Blueprint. Phase number 2, you get our proven 6-figure candle sales funnel to copy into your business. And phase number 3, I show you how to market your offer and make money. Plus the weekly group calls, access to all recorded calls, expert support from me, lifetime access to all course updates, the Candle Boss community, plus bonus number 1, a complete candle making course, bonus number 2, legal candle business blueprint, and bonus number 3, the email iceberg. But the cherry on top is bonus number 4, the Candle Cash Vault, a grand total value of $40,000, all for only $2,999. And because you have stayed with me here today, I want to give you an exclusive workshop special offer. You can start your own candle business, get the training, coaching, and community to support you along the way while earning real profits, all for only $500 down and $250 per month for 12 months. It's honestly a no-brainer, and I cannot give this valuable information away for any cheaper. All right, so now we're going to move into some frequently asked questions. Question number 1. If we get all that, why is it so cheap? Well, the truth is I normally take sales calls to see if people are a good fit for the program, and I actually get this question a lot. My response is the same every time. I'm not doing this for the money. I already make plenty. I honestly have fallen in love with helping other candle businesses succeed, but it did take years of my life and tens of thousands of my own money to learn these skills. So I do need you to also have some skin in the game. Otherwise, you will not take it seriously and get results. And that is my number 1 goal, to help you make money with candles. Question number 2. How will I get access to the course? As soon as you join, you will be given the link to the private members area. Inside, all the course content and resources will be instantly available for you to go through at your own pace. Remember, you get lifetime access, so you are free to go through everything as fast or as slow as you like. Question number 3. What if I have questions? Well, every week we do a live Zoom call to offer support. If you get stuck, just jump on the call or watch the recordings. You can also post your questions in the live chat or send me a direct message inside the community. Then I will personally reply to you same day. Question number 4. Is this program beginner friendly? Yes, this is a very beginner friendly course. Even if you've never made a candle before, I will show you how. Then most importantly, I will show you how to sell them. Question number 5. If I already have a candle business, how will this help me? Most of the existing candle business owners that I help came into the program because either they had a broken sales system or wanted to bolt on a new source of income to their existing business. And remember, if you join today, I will give you bonus number 4, the Candle Cash Flow Vault, with 12 done-for-you income sources ready to deploy in your business. So no matter where you are in your candle business, this will help you grow it. Question number 6. How long will it take me to make my first candle? I give you all my trusted vendor contacts where you can get the lowest or wholesale prices, so you can make your first candle in less than a few days if you don't have any supplies, and if you already have supplies, you can make them same day within a few hours. Question number 7. How long will it take me to sell my first candle? I've designed this program to get you making money in less than 30 days, but if you take action, you can do it much faster in as little as 1 week. Question number 8. I don't want to make payments. I have the cash. How do I pay in full? Love it. Pay in full at $2,999 and you save $501 off the total payment plan price. Just click the pay in full option at checkout, one payment, and you're in. No future payments, and this is the lowest price available. Question number 9. I'm in. When do we get started? We get started the moment you log into the Rustic Candle Business Secrets members area. Everything is done and waiting for you. No sales call needed. Just click the link below and let's go. And question number 10. Do you offer custom payment plans? We do not offer custom payment plans. Normally, the price to join is $2,999 and subject to increase soon. But for this workshop, we are currently offering a private in-house financing special of $500 down and $250 per month for 12 months. No credit check or application required. However, if you need something lower, we invite you to check out our partner rates where you can pick a payment plan that works best for you. Here, let me show you their available options for those who qualify. Due to popular requests, we have partnered with some of the top companies to help you enroll in Rustic Candle Business Secrets today, including Afterpay with payment options starting at only $259 per month, Klarna with payment options starting at only $143 per month, and Affirm with payment options starting at only $103 per month. No matter which one you choose, bad credit is subject to approval, but they only do a soft pull, which doesn't hurt your credit. So it's 100% harm-free to check and see if you qualify. Each partner lets you customize and pick a payment plan that works for you. And a lot of the time, you can get started with zero money down, allowing you to join today and start earning money from candle sales before ever having to make a single payment. But just for your reference, during this workshop special offer, we are giving private in-house financing at comparable rates. You can get started today, skip the application and credit check, then pay it off early for only $500 down and $250 per month. That is less than some people's DirecTV bill that they don't even watch half the time. And you will be building a real business that generates cash flow instead. Either way is totally your choice. As a recap, here are the 3 ways you can join today. If you got the cash and don't want payments, simply pay in full and save $501. If not, no worries. See if you can get approved with one of our financing partners with just a soft credit pull for a custom payment plan that works best for you. And if you want our workshop only special offer with no application and no credit required, it's only $500 down and $250 per month for 12 months. But you better act fast before it disappears soon, because this is the only place you will see that offer. Normally we have people who are interested in the program fill out an application to speak to me. Then it's basically an interview on the call to see if they are a good fit. And if both of us decide to move forward, then it's either they have to pay in full or get financed. And unfortunately, there have been several people who wanted to join but did not have the cash and could not get approved, which is why I decided to do this workshop, giving you the option to skip all that headache and just join with $500 down today. So pick the option that's best for you. Click the link in the chat below to join now. And if you dive in and start taking action immediately, then your candle business will pay you back or make the payments. And you can write off 100% of this program as an education investment on your taxes, no matter how you choose to pay. Where else can you invest in yourself and your business and not only get all your money back, but get paid to do it? This is a no-brainer, so don't sit on this opportunity and watch it pass you by. The real question is, are you tired of making candles and hoping to sell them? Are you ready for your business to pay you instead of it being an expensive hobby? Just think about it. If you were to get good at selling just one candle, then you would have a new income stream each and every month. What's one income stream worth to you? One candle, when pre-sold properly, can bring in an extra $500, $1,000, $5,000, or more per month. How much would that be worth? To have a candle that sells by the hundreds or even thousands per month. But let me be clear, I'm not asking you to go into debt here. This is an investment for people who are serious about wanting to build a successful candle business. And we all have disposable income that we spend on things like movies, going out to eat, shopping for clothes, and more. This is an investment to learn real skills that can make you serious money and save you years of trial and error, full of sleepless nights of just wanting to give up and cry. Trust me, I went through it all, and now you don't have to, because I've done all the hard work for you. I still remember the first time I let myself step away from the business and go on vacation. For some reason, I guess because we're all trained to think, if I stop working, the money will stop flowing. And this day, I remember sitting by a lazy river at a 5-star resort hotel in Florida and reading a book. Then looking at our sales on my phone and seeing that we had already made over $1,000 that day. Talk about a good feeling. And yes, I had a pina colada. Can you imagine going on vacation and making the same or more sales while you're relaxing and having fun? It's truly a beautiful thing, and I want to show you how to do the same. Here's a sneak peek inside the program. Everything is divided into easy to follow along sections. Again, you get 2 full candle courses, plus live weekly coaching, and I'm always adding new trainings to help you make money faster. But probably the best part is how you'll be surrounded by the Candle Boss community, who are other candle entrepreneurs just like you, all celebrating their wins together. It really is a lot of fun, and I can't wait to welcome you on the inside. Our workshop special offer won't last long, so click the link in the chat below to claim it and lock in your spot now. But with that being said, you have 2 choices, the hard way or the easy way. This picture I found online reminds me of when I was a trucker. There were plenty of breathtaking views like this going through Colorado, Utah, and Nevada. And right now, you have 2 choices on how you want to travel that road to the top of the mountain. Number 1, you can go the slow turtle pace like I did, of trying to figure it out all on your own with no help, guidance, resources, or guarantees, guessing the whole way. Or number 2, you can capitalize on my efforts and jump into the race car that has already proven to work and will get you to the top of the mountain in days instead of years. That choice is 100% yours to make. Click the link in the chat below to get in now. Remember, you are not just getting a few trainings and left to go figure it out all on your own. I'm giving you 2 candle courses, one on how to make candles and one on how to sell candles, plus tons of bonuses, weekly coaching calls. So if you ever get stuck, just jump on the calls and I will help you. And you also get the Candle Boss community where everyone helps each other out. I check the chat daily to make sure all questions get answered quickly, and you can access the members area even while on the go because it comes with a mobile app for your phone. Now listen, I've been where you are. Now I want to offer you the roadmap to get you to where you want to go. Remember, the price to this program is soon to be $5,000 per person. So make sure you lock in this low price while you still can. Click the link in the chat below, lock in your spot, and $2,000 discount today. And I can't wait to see you on the inside, where together we can turn your candle business dreams into a reality. Now listen, I'm nothing special. I'm just a redneck from Texas who likes to drink beer and grill out on the weekends. I'm not good at painting or decorating or even cleaning my house, but I can still make and sell candles, and so can you. This is what changes when you stop guessing. You finally know what works because you're following a proven plan. You stop burning time on trial and error. The business starts becoming predictable instead of emotional. And because of this, for the first time in a long time, maybe ever, you know exactly what to do. Remember, this isn't about working harder. It's about removing uncertainty from the equation. Again, here's everything you will get inside the Rustic Candle Business Secrets program. A complete candle selling course, candle making course, special bonuses, live coaching, and community, plus the proven templates, support, and accountability to execute it all. Everything you need to build a very profitable candle business. A grand total value of $40,000. This is a full college education that you'll be getting, and I do this for a living. Unlike most of the gurus on YouTube or the teachers at schools these days, you will learn what works in real time from someone who is in the field with you, guiding you every step along the way. Click the link in the chat below to join now. All for only a one-time payment of $2,999 or get it all financed for as low as $250 per month. Once you click the link in the chat below, it will take you to a 100% secure order form where you can pick your payment option. Again, it doesn't matter to me if you pay in full, get financed, or use our workshop special offer to get started. All I know is the moment you get started, you stop guessing and start winning in this game called business. You become a candle boss. Click below to get in now. The real question is, do you believe if you were given the right system, coaching, and a community to get your candle business off the ground or to the next level, that you'd be able to finally grow it? So then the only question after that is, do you believe in you? Because the truth is, you 100% can turn your passion into predictable profits without being handcuffed by the craft, but only if you make a decision. One of the most famous inventors in history, Albert Einstein, said it like this: Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Famous country western singer Dolly Parton said it like this: "If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one." And I'll say it one final time: sell first, make later. And that's exactly what you get when you join Rustic Candle Business Secrets, a proven path forward with support, accountability, and a like minded community of candle business owners. But remember, there's a lot more of y'all than there is of me, and my goal is to serve you at the highest level. That's why I'm giving you the ability to join at this low price as part of my workshop special. And as a friend, I want to be real with you for a minute. If you can't make a decision in the next 24 hours, this probably isn't for you. No, I'm serious. How many of you understand that wealthy people make decisions very quickly? Well, if you want to be a successful candle business owner, you're going to have to be able to make quick decisions. I only want to work with the doers, the action takers, the ones who are ready to be a candle boss. And by keeping the Candle Boss community small, I get to work very closely with each individual to ensure your success. So if you're even thinking about joining, don't wait and miss out on these savings. If you'd rather book a call with me later, you can. But at that time, the price would likely be $5,000. And since you're here with me on this workshop, you can get started now for as low as $500 down and $250 per month, or get financed through one of our partners at Affirm, Klarna, or Afterpay for even cheaper, which is insane. I can guarantee you this: you will not find a better deal anywhere for the amount of value you will get in return. And you will not find another coach that cares more about your success than I do. Here's what one of my students had to say. Lori said, I just sold 7 candles and a wax melt. I'm sorry, but I had to tell you because I owe you more thanks than I can find words for. Plus, again, thanks to you, I had the confidence to talk to a family vendor in town about starting up a candle business to help offset my chemo treatments. He's willing to put up flyers for me on his stand. So thank you for your teaching and for your confidence in me and such kind words. I wish I knew the words to write to tell you how much I appreciate you. Even though I've never met you face to face, you mean a lot to me. I said, oh, that's amazing. So happy to hear about your win. So I want to give you a big congrats, girl. Sounds like you are ahead of the curve on all the steps, so keep up the great work. All it takes is a little drive and commitment, and you'd be surprised what all you can accomplish. All right, before we wrap up today, I just want to read you the Candle Boss Manifesto that we share with all of our students inside the program. The Candle Boss Manifesto goes like this: I am not here to pour endlessly and hope someone buys. I am here to build a real business. My candle business funds my life. It does not consume it. Creativity and profitability can exist together. Time freedom matters as much as money. I choose systems over stress. I choose pre-orders over guessing. I choose predictable income over grind. I do not make candles just in case. I make candles that are already sold. I do not chase customers. I build systems that bring them to me. I am not afraid to charge what my candles are actually worth, or to work hard today to simplify my tomorrow. I am a candle boss, and I choose ownership, clarity, and control. Thank you for letting me share this with you on the candle selling workshop. The link is below to join now. I will also have the link to claim your candle business startup map below as promised. I look forward to helping you unlock the candle boss waiting inside you.